Hi, welcome. In this video update for Harley, I'm going to be doing again the basic method in terms of again still continuing to change his perception by way of specific interactions that he comes into agreement with. And as I do this, what you're going to see is you're going to see his level of agreeableness dramatically increase, where he's really even in terms of now using commands. Now, as I tell him to respond certain ways on a command, you're going to see him start to come into agreement with commands based on his perceptions altering the right way. So again, Harley's doing really great. He's here. This is like day number 8 of the process, and he's doing absolutely great. So again, so when I start moving around here, you'll start to see again how this lines up. So using the pressure collar, see his tail's wagging here the whole time. Down. Going into a nice prone down position based on a command. Okay, so again, respond to the down command. Sit. Now here's the thing, when I do want to sit, and this is really great, is you notice me saying the word, applying a little bit of pressure, but he's starting to come into agreement. His paws are lifting up, he's rising up. Before, he's really trying to flatten using his body weight to resist. That was going on quite a while, okay, where he didn't want, once he got into a down position, he decided that he just flattened out and didn't want to rise up. But now, you see, he's starting to rise up really well. Still having to use a little bit of influence to trigger it, to make it happen, but you start to see how much more agreeable he is. Now again, moving along here, as I stop, get tap a little bit, starting to automatically go into a sit on his own. Okay, this is starting to line up really well. Down. Again, using a command, flattening out, really nicely, looking up at me. Perfect prone position, looking fantastic. Sit. A little bit of pressure there to make it happen. Move forward here. Walking further, okay? So again, as I'm moving the leash here a little bit. Again, nice clean technique. My hands ready to go if needed. Down. Sit. Still has a tendency to want to flatten a little bit. Wanting to stop, because understand when you're doing this type of thing with dog holding level control, as you're engaging, as you're interacting with, there's moments where they decide, you know what, I don't want to play along this way, I want to be in control, and even from a certain position, they'll start to try to do certain things, figure out like weighing your options. How do I not make this happen? Now, if you use the treat, right, he could be very agreeable to pop up for that treat, but you want to stay away from that because again, it's understand just beyond just getting a response. It's him responding the right way, for the right reason, based on perceiving me the right way. So influence is part of the equation here. Continue moving forward, stop pretty quick. I'm tapping the leash a little bit to initiate the sit. Doesn't mean as I do this, doesn't mean I'm going to get him to go into a down every time. Okay, so just more randomly, same thing, going into a sit. Moving forward with him here. Other times too, when I bring him into a sit, I do still want to touch a little bit, do a little push-pull, down. Coming into a down. See, now see the flattening? This is the whole thing with resistance. Sit. There's a tendency to want to not to come up. Again, this is something we continue to work on here, get better and better. The good news is he's floating along really well. When I'm moving like this, I'm barely putting any, and he just kind of floated. Before, he was really pulling back too, really hard. Didn't want to come forward based on who's in control. Here, he's coming up really nicely now, and just, I barely have to do anything. He's floating right along beside me, coming into better and better agreement by way of the method. Down. Sit. So away, and here's the thing, so away to kind of offset his tendency to want to flatten and pancake and not come up is to get him up a little bit sooner, which I'm going to do here a couple times. You'll see it. So not letting him kind of, his mind to kind of settle and then make a decision that he's going to try to not come up so easily. So he'll do right here. Down. As soon as it's down, sit. See, a lot comes up a lot more agreeable, because again, not letting him flatten out, and then his decision-making process turn the other way with saying, you know what, I'm going to go against Dale, trying to get me up and back up into a sit so he can continue to move forward this way. Doing really good. Forward, floating along really well. Doing excellent. So again, this gives you a kind of a really nice snapshot as to where we're at. Because again, understand it's the integrity of the method. Okay, it's how the interactions are happening, which provides context. So it's a level of agreeableness that's happening throughout these very specific interactions. So for him, you see his level of being disagreeable still happening from going from a down to a sit. Okay, you want to use his body weight to make it stop. But a way to kind of overcome that a little bit is not letting him settle a long time, bring him up. Because here's the thing, as we move forward, it's not going to matter. He's going to get more and more agreeable anyway, okay, as I do this the way I'm doing it. So just to kind of override that is kind of get him up a little sooner so he doesn't have a tendency to kind of, decide that like a protester with a picket sign, he's going to try to make it stop. Now the really good thing about what you're seeing here is that before he's really pulling back hard, okay? He did not want to be brought forward. He didn't want me to be in control. He's really trying to make this whole thing stop by resistance. That's basically gone, okay? Because even here, watch this as I move forward. See how right away he's coming right along beside me really well. He's floating here. I barely have to do anything. Before, he was pulling back really hard and he didn't want to come up here. But now, he wants to come up in a big way, and he's very agreeable, which is a great sign. So again, that's another great sign. He's sitting on his own now, just maybe tapping the leash a little bit. So things are coming together really well, and responding to command. So he's doing the down command right here, down. Being assertive a little bit, but the same thing, not letting. So here's the thing, so I'm going to bring him back up. You see that resistance happening, right? Same thing, he's trying to kind of, he very quickly wants to switch gears because it's a way for him to try to stop it at that level, still somewhat. But again, that's coming to, that's something we're going to be continuing to work on, because he's holding quite a bit of control. But again, he's coming along very nicely, doing really well overall.